podcast character designs done by Demon Artie. Like fan art, redesigns, original art, then Demon Artie's the artist you're going to want to follow. Be sure to check her out over on Twitter at ArtieDemon. If you like what you see, also consider supporting Demon Artie over on Patreon. For only $3 a month, you get access to Patreon-only community, concept art, voting on new art, bonus sketches, and the all-important fan service. So definitely check her out over on Patreon, because supporting independent art and artists is important. Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 Podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
Everything PCA.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Ephram and Dot. Woo! This one
is the worst ever.
My God, this is probably
the worst Star Trek.
One of the worst Trek things I've ever witnessed in my life.
It's embarrassing that the fact Roddenberry, they put at the end of the credits, they say his name, he would not want to be part of this.
Because it's so silly.
Yeah.
It is Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry,
Bugs
Popeye,
Bunny,
Bugs Bunny, which
Roger Rabbit.
all those things are beautiful on their own, but they're not Trek.
No.
And making Trek into those things
cheapens Trek. It does. It makes it bad.
It makes it worse.
Yeah.
So it opens up in a 1940s, 1950s style science room.
You can almost hear like the real going. That's how bad it is.
Welcome to science class, everyone. Today we're going to learn about tardigrades, and aren't they such wonderful mystical creatures?
If you want to know what that voice is, it is Stan Smith from American Dad. America, that kind of thing. But why would they have that in Star Trek? Who's watching a black and white film in the 23rd century? I mean.
The great beyond space is filled with many wonderful things. Some scary, and it shows like a scary monster. I'm like, oh God, what are we watching? What is happening?
And remember, Crimson watching it though, didn't they all of the information get sealed? Who's watching this?
Yeah, did the whole thing about the mycelial network? Didn't all that get wiped from the?
No, because they don't know their own story. That's how stupid they are. We're keeping up on it, and we're Star Trek fans.
They literally mentioned tardigrades in the mycelial network. Maybe if they would have just mentioned tardigrades and that's it. Then I'm like, okay, maybe they
might have found one.
But the mycelial network, all that was supposed to be wiped from all of the Federation.
Well, that's just a dumb cartoon. Just accept it. That's what they want us to believe. That's it. Well, no, it's supposed to be canon.
So this very cutesy looking tardigrade is a mama. It has little baby eggs, and it's looking for a place to lay her eggs. So she's digging around, and then it goes to color, and we see the Enterprise, which the Enterprise actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's has a cell shaded look to it, and it crashes into one of the rocks. I'm thinking,
why would never do that?
Wouldn't the basic shields of the ship just kind of push those things out of the way?
Yes, they wouldn't. It's never happened.
So it breaks the rock that it was trying to lay its eggs on.
Yeah.
So then it gets like mad at the Enterprise because it probably thinks it's a creature or something.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then this is where the bastardization starts.
And how big is this thing? It's supposed to be pretty small.
I thought they were like microscopic.
Yeah.
But it's like the size of like a big sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
Like a 10-pound bag of potatoes. So it's kind of big. So it starts to attack the Enterprise, like scratch it and stuff because it doesn't know what it is. Then it goes by one of the windows, and then we're like, my God, that's Khan. That's
Khan. This is the scene where they first find Khan.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow, this is
That's an amazing episode, by the way.
It's a pivotal in Trek history.
Yes.
So this little tardigrade was out the window during this time,
and then Khan, no one saw it, they're using the raw audio from the episode. So I'm like, no one saw this?
Wasn't it nice to hear Kirk and Bones?
Oh, yeah. But nice? Again, they're just heartstrings. It's just the heartstrings, man. They're trying to pull on them.
So this thing was previewed to one of the most pivotal moments in Trek lore.
Yeah.
Khan. And so you got to wrap your mind around that.
I know, right? This stupid little thing's on. And then we forgot the little dumb robot.
It comes up next. So it's watching them talk to Khan and everything, beautiful scene. Then this tiny robot. Trek doesn't have robots.
No.
This is a droid from Star Wars.
Yes.
Which is 1,000% in universe for Star Wars to have a funky little kind of maintenance bot.
Remember those 3 maintenance bots in Mandalorian? We didn't care because that fits Star Wars. That was a cool thing. That makes sense in that world.
So
that
this
feelings and stuff.
Red maintenance bots comes out and sees the tardigrade. Is like, oh, I got to get rid of this thing. And it has eyeballs and his eyes turn red. So it has emotions. Yeah. Data didn't have emotions. But this stupid little thing...
We assume made a chip that went to Lore that made him go out of control with his emotions. That was 100 years in the future. How does this have emotions?
I love Data so much. And I'm thinking that one thing he wanted, this stupid little thing has...
And it's a service robot! People who did this don't know Star Trek. They don't know nothing.
No, they don't just not know it. They don't give a flying F about it.
No, they don't.
Oh my god, so its eyes turn red and it goes into like attack mode. And I thought these things are going to be the same size, but this robot's smaller than the Tardigrade. So this robot is what, 8 inches tall? Why would they make something like this?
They wouldn't.
It's so tiny. Why would this? What can it do?
How come in all the incidents when the shields are going down and damage, you don't see the service robots fixing the Enterprise? How come we don't ever see it?
We did see maintenance robots in Discovery, and we complained about it then because it started making sense then, and it really doesn't make sense here.
No.
Because the Enterprise, there are all those times how useful these damn things would have been, and there's only one.
Yeah, no, so dumb.
Oh my god! So it starts to fight this thing, and it like shocks it, and then it goes into full Looney Tunes mode. It gets into the ship and it like runs into it and they start smashing into everything and they hit a laundry basket filled with all the uniforms and it's playing wacky music and I'm my eyes, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
If these clothes were not red shirts, blue,
they're
yellow,
the uniforms.
If they were like purple, yellow, and orange, would you even know that was Star Trek?
No,
you had no idea. You could only tell because of the uniforms at this point.
You would think it was a bug fighting a robot and some silly thing.
Yeah.
Because they're doing a bunch of silly stuff. And as it's going down the hallway, one of the pipes like sucks up the Tardigrade, like how Bugs Bunny would get sucked into a pipe. It goes in the pipes and it makes the bulge.
Yeah, that's like what he would have cartoon. Yeah.
And then it's bouncing around making all the noises and I'm thinking, what the F am I watching? What the F?
This is so stupid.
So this vacuum thing that was vacuuming the hallway leads to I guess this is where the warp core is.
Well, near the engine, yeah.
Near the engine room, and then I guess it's warm, so that's where it wants to lay its eggs. So it lays its eggs, and I'm like, oh god, please don't let it be disgusting. Okay, it just kind of just comes out of them. Like, oh thank God, it didn't like actually show.
Yeah, we don't want to see any that kind
parts.
of stuff.
We don't see its undercarriage. So it lays its eggs. The robot finds it and grabs it by its tail and like spins it around. And then throws him out the airlock.
We're literally talking cartoons. We're not kidding. We're literally not kidding.
It hits the airlock, but it's too big to fit, so he starts to hit her belly and pop like boink and pop. My God, this is so bad. So it shoots it out. It shoots it out the hallway, starts moving. Then we see Tribbles.
Yeah.
But wasn't Khan just upstairs 30 seconds ago? So this is when they start going through all the different episodes.
No, it's like oh, remember this. It doesn't make any sense. And then they show another part where Sulu has a sword. That was a part where everyone was near that planet and they were affected by that virus that makes everyone drunk. But that wasn't the same episode as Khan. So what's happening here? Why is this happening?
Yeah. So they keep fighting and silliness. The Tardigrade gets knocked outside. Then the Enterprise leaves. And it starts to follow the Enterprise. So I'm guessing the passage of time is happening. They don't really explain it, and that's when we start seeing all the things. We start seeing like the big green hand.
The green hand, that was a god-like person that was taking over to the Enterprise.
Then it jumps to then it's the Doomsday device, and it goes down. Also, all the things you remember.
That are cool episodes, but this is ridiculous.
But why are these things all happening concurrently, like instantly?
And they're not explaining, like, somehow if he was affecting the ship and it was going out of time, or give me something.
So then we see the big net, and then remember the Follians were capturing.
But they caught the Defiant, not for Enterprise like that. I mean, they tried to. It's stupid.
So then we see Abraham Lincoln.
Because Abraham Lincoln wasn't an episode of Star Trek, but he wouldn't be in outer space. He was on a planet. Because what happened, they were fighting the Klingons, if I recall, and the alien creatures said, well, we're gonna let you pick your champions, and Kirk's champion was Abraham Lincoln, so he made Abraham Lincoln. And they were fighting each other, but why would he be in outer space? That makes no sense in his chair. That's so stupid. That was a planet. You don't even know. Like, there was Abraham Lincoln in an episode. Let's use that. That's all they thought.
But Abraham Lincoln is bigger than the Enterprise.
This isn't Futurama.
Remember in Adventure Time, Abraham Lincoln was like that champion? He's a champion of all time. So it keeps showing other things from other episodes. Mm-hmm. We see, my God, it hurts my head just thinking about it.
That's so dumb.
Then they start getting attacked by a Klingon vessel, a bird of prey. So it's getting attacked and everything, and I just want to see that. Because you get all the same noises and the music. And
take out the dumb creatures and the robot and just show, like, finish of classic Trek would have been cool. I'd have liked it.
Like 3D versions of classic episodes, and it be like a tribute.
But man, upgrade the character models of the humans.
Yeah, the humans
awful.
But the ship looks cool and the humans look. Ugh. Again, you've already seen the way they made Bones and Kirk and when they showed Shulu. They look pretty awful.
Flat, yeah.
So the Enterprise is like getting all shot up and everything, and it's like all like on fire and stuff. So this maintenance bot is like putting out the fires because that's a thing. It finds the eggs And the Talgrade gets back in there, tries to save her eggs. They start fighting again. Throws them out, throws them away from the thing. The robot collects the eggs because it still realizes that this is a living thing. Like, don't just kill it.
Yeah.
So it collected the eggs. More explosions. They get outside the Enterprise again. And the Enterprise, we thought it blew up because it literally looked like the Enterprise explodes. I'm like, what the F?
And literally, Mike says, Crimson says, where they go, that somehow it goes in the past and saves it. Because obviously, it would have to, right? This is canon, right? So
we see a crippled Enterprise fly away, go beyond the crescent of a planet, and it looks like it explodes.
Yeah.
I mean, can someone not see the scene and think, oh, the Enterprise blew up?
Yeah.
And everyone died.
Yeah.
But the robot survived.
Of
the little
course.
maintenance guy
Of course
survived.
He did.
And then the Talgrade sees it and thinks, oh, I'm going to go beat him up. But he saved all her babies.
Yeah.
Then the robot, Ephram and Dot, the Talgrade and the robot, hold hands and they fly into the galaxy together.
And they don't save the Enterprise.
The
Enterprise is gone now? What's going on?
What the did I just watch?
They couldn't even save the Enterprise at the end, which made sense, but only idiot writers wouldn't do that.
When they start traveling, why don't they show everything starts to rewind time, and then maybe the Talgrade does something to that Klingon vessel, and where its phasers don't work, and then the Enterprise wins, and they never knew that.
They can't do that. They can't even do that.
What the hell did I watch? What the freaking hell did I just watch?
It's an abomination of.
This is the worst. This Ephram and Dot is the worst Trek thing of all time.
It's like literally, it's like when you look at it, it's like, okay, they can't get much worse for this episode, and then Star Trek says, hold my beer, and they do something worse.
Yeah, all of Discovery, every episode in Discovery is better than this.
Yes, because that's not Star Trek. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, at least they, got the names right in the Discovery.
I guess.
I think the part that really said, okay, I threw my hands up, and I'm like, okay.
I think the pipe.
The pipe. When it bulged like Bugs Bunny going through a pipe. I'm like, okay, whatever. This is just, what the F is this?
That is not Star Trek. That is something else. That is, I don't know. This gives me, again, I know Picard's going to be in a couple weeks. This gives me no hope when I see stuff like this. This is ridiculous. These people are the ones writing that show? Oh my God.
But I guess this is the Trek for normies who know nothing about Trek. And they watch it. Oh, that was cute and funny. My kid thought it was funny.
Yeah, but they're not going to become lifetime fans.
No.
They're not going to track.
They're flyby fans.
No. This is popcorn fueled crap that you want to go see the escapism movie in the summer. That's not what Star Trek is.
Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but
it's just not Trek.
No.
I came to Trek for something else. This would be like, I got invited to a really fancy ballroom thing, and I put on my tuxedo and everything, and I show up, and it's a rave.
Yeah.
It's not what I came for.
Or you're there, and they're serving you like bologna with rich crackers. What? I
thought this was supposed to be the super fancy thing, and it's not.
It's not.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say about this. I hope they never do another one of these. This is just awful.
That was just terrible. That was beyond stupid. And it was just a cartoon. Well, Star Trek's not just a show.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
it's better than that.
It's not.
It just is. I'm sorry. I love all sci-fi and anime and that, but when it comes to my favorite entertainment of all time, Trek, the last couple of years, they've been really testing it, but Trek is up there. It's 1, 2. It's right up there.
Right now, when it comes to my loves, it'll probably be Star Trek 1 and probably X-Men 2. That's how big it is for me. It is that big.
My God.
Yeah.
And this only tarnishes the name. And I'm sorry. Oh, it's a little cartoon. Then don't have to do it. Do your own dumb thing.
But like I said, but Star Trek is better than just a dumb cartoon. It is. And that's how you think of Star Trek like that. You do. It's just a stupid show. That's what you really think.
It's like hiring a master 5-star chef to go work at freaking Pizza Hut.
Shit, the Five and Dime. We're talking about like some kind of like, I don't know, some like a little small little crappy backwater restaurant. That's what it is.
Oh my God. But that's the end of that. I got nothing else to say about this.
I know. It's awful. I never want to think of it ever again.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.